Dad's from Liverpool, and all of his friends would be like, "What do you like hockey for? Liverpool's a thinking man's game, Eric." Mm-hmm. And my dad would go, "Yeah, hockey's a fast thinking man's game."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But once you get caught up to speed, it's hard to go back to
Canadian
other sports.
comedy legend Dave Foley is exploring the fandom of other stars, including Mike Myers, in a new series, Hockey Fanatics, streaming now on Crave. Dave is with us this morning. Thank you so much. Big thrill, big fan. Appreciate you doing this.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
We saw you talk off the top to Mike Myers about his love of hockey, and I heard Eric Church, the country singer, say this yesterday, that for 3 hours in his shows, you might not agree with the person next to you, but you're all pulling the same way, and he said it's the same for music and the same for sports. How does hockey bring people together, Dave?
Well, I mean, I think is that definitely. I mean, there's been some scientific data about the power of collective focus, and I think that's it's a real thing. I think that happens, like whether it's watching a movie in a theater together, or attending a sporting event. It's that you're sharing a point of focus, but you're also sharing an emotional ride together. So I think that that has a profound impact on us. And definitely, if you're a Canadian and you're watching hockey, then that fires all your mirror neurons. So you feel like you're on the ice with the team. So it just pulls. You feel like you're part of a community when you're there.
Dave, you got to see some cool stories from different actors, athletes along the way, but you also got to see a man cave like I've never seen before. Sunil's Canadian's lair, I'm going to call it. This thing is incredible.
Yeah, it was very impressive, and tons of pretty incredible memorabilia in there. But I think that one of the nicest things about Sunil was that he became sort of prominent in town with that, and he realized he could use it to raise money for charity, which I thought was fantastic. So he used his love of the Montreal Canadiens to do something good for the community.
As a fan of the game, how cool is it to spend some time with Sam Smeel?
Oh my God, yeah, it was amazing, and and if you ever, and I remember at one point sort of putting my hand on his arm and going, oh my God, he's still just solid as a rock. Not a guy not a guy you'd want to mess with, but a really, really sweet man. It's which is generally the case. Those guys that were known as the toughest players on the ice, you meet them and they're all just incredibly sweet people.
And Jason Priestley, 90210 fame, everybody knows who he is. Where did his love of hockey come from, and what surprised you about that conversation?
Well, I mean, he grew up in Vancouver. That's his hometown. So he's been a Vancouver Canucks fan his whole life, and and he and I have been friends. We actually met through the Bare Naked Ladies in Los Angeles many years ago, going back more than 35 years ago now. But yeah, in fact, he lives in Nashville right now. So when we were doing it, I called Jason and said, well, do you want to do the Nashville episode? And he said, no, I want to do the Vancouver episode. So we go, okay, well, we'll fly you to Vancouver then. So which was great, because he's still very beloved in that town.
For sure. Hey, Dave, before I let you go, what do you want viewers to take away from the series?
I guess just to take away just the human element of the game, what it means to people, how it binds families and communities, and of course just that it is the most exciting game on earth.
Dave, I really appreciate a couple of minutes this morning. Thank you so much for doing this. You at home can stream Hockey Fanatics right now on Crave. The first 6 or 8 episodes are up there for you to enjoy.
Thanks.